Hey everyone, welcome back to Precast Chalk Talk. I'm Hagen, and I'm standing here at our Germantown plant. This is where we make our architectural products, our beautiful cladding for our facilities, some of our taller projects, wall panels. Danny, maybe you could explain kind of what we're looking at, this gray piece here.
Yes.
You know, what is this?
Well, it is a form liner. It's a type of form liner. Form liners come in many shapes and sizes. This is a form liner.
Wow.
Which means that when we pour concrete on it, when this panel gets lifted out, it's going to resemble exactly what you see here on the floor. And the floor is basically the face of the piece of precast that will be mounted on the building in the end.
Yeah.
And it may get different textures, may get sandblasted, may get acid washed, something like that. But that'll just rough up the surface slightly.
Yeah.
But it'll basically be this same size and shape and appearance that you see here on the floor.
So what we start out with is just a flat wood table.
Yes, we actually make the floor first, the size of the panel. We actually set the length, the width, square it up, and we put boards down, and then we'll actually put the form liners down over the top of the face of the panel.
Okay.
You'll see that there's on the one end, there's a smooth section.
Yep.
That has to be a raised floor so that it can match the shape of these in the end.
Got it. Okay.
And
so there's a good shot here of the drawing that you're
right.
On,
Yes,
right?
that is it. Yes.
So this is that raised section down here. Right?
Yes, this is that raised section down there on the bottom. And as you can see, we're going to be putting a doorway in this panel down on this end.
Okay.
Prior to us finishing with the setup.
So tell us a little about this project. It looks like we have brick.
Yes, so
We have a laid-in brick. Go ahead.
the first thing we will do, we kind of prep the whole piece. We put silicone, we sand the floor. There we start putting the bricks.
Yeah.
So we kind of put the bricks in there. So there's a couple of different measurements.
So is the brick glued in?
No, it's just like grab it with a rubber plastic.
Okay, so
it's kind of just
there's a form liner down there.
Yep.
So this part here, in between the brick, that's rubber.
correct. It's kind of hold the brick in place, so it don't move that much.
This plastic piece here, that's a chair, no?
Correct.
Okay.
It's a chair there to keep the mesh up, so cement can get it under, and then it can be solid.
Got it. Okay, that's awesome. And then we have this is a special epoxy coated rebar.
Correct. This is like a galvanized rebar, and then this is the galvanized mesh.
And this is galvanized. So it must be a specific design for that project. Hey, Mike.
Hey, how are you doing, Hagen? Good to see you.
Great to see you. So Mike's been here a little while, kind of like from the beginning. We're standing in front of what is going to be a music venue, downtown Milwaukee. And we've got this incredibly cool black brick. And then what's really interesting is the concrete that's behind there. I mean, if you didn't know any better, you wouldn't know that this is a half brick. But talk a little bit about what goes into making sure this looks as good as it does right here.
Well, I mean, the key to the whole operation is one key is to have the wax bricks. When you have the brick come in, you have the brick to come in waxed. So that's important. So if you get any concrete after the process, the next day they go ahead and pressure wash it.
Okay.
The wax is set at 140 degrees. So if there's any concrete or anything on the brick, you just take the wax off, and then that'll give you the pristine brick that you get right from the factory.
Got it.
And then the other thing is to make sure everything fits. Now this is a form liner that we make.
Okay.
So this is a form liner, a 4x4 form liner that we make. We've got a fin system on there that really keeps it tighter.
Yeah.
So that's a custom system that we set up ourselves. But when you go ahead and you burn your wax off the brick itself to make it pristine.
Okay.
You're also putting a little bit of, you're taking the pressure from the pressure hose and going ahead and cleaning all the joints up.
Even on that bottom side there, or that top side?
Well, that's all cleaned inside, so when you pull the panel out, the guys will go through it. They'll go ahead and chip anything off the edges, but our custom form liner is really what gives
is key to that cleanness.
Absolutely.
Mike and I are standing in front of the one that we looked at. It was a form liner again.
Yes.
Now this one, did we make this form liner?
This one we did.
Okay.
This one we did. We used the same one that we used on the other project that we did for the Blackhawk Stadium.
Okay.
So this is the same form liner that they requested for their practice facility.
This is their new practice facility.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So we went ahead and used the same form liner, and there's a lot of form liner guys out there, and they're awesome in what they do.
Yeah. What's really interesting is how you still get the feature where that reveal is of the wave.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today and taking a look at these special panels that we make. We talked about form liners and brick and our abilities to do whatever you want as our customer. It's our honor and pleasure to be a part of your project. So thanks again for tuning in, everyone. Until next time, peace.